I want to start tonight with a sentence a lot of you are probably not going to like. Your athlete is not being overlooked. Nothing went wrong. Nobody made a mistake. The coach didn't miss him. You sure as heck didn't pick the wrong showcase, and you are not behind because you started late. The system you were told to participate in, dominate your high school season, go to these events, go to these tournaments, go to these camps, wait for the phone to ring. That system has been dismantled, not slowed down, dismantled. And nobody sent you or your family the memo. So tonight, I'm going to do two things. First, I'm going to show you the actual numbers, not my opinion, not something I think is going on, factual numbers that you as a family can validate. Now, I get that you as parents are extremely frustrated. My goodness. I see it every day. I hear it every day. I literally talk to parents. I talk to coaches. I hear from concerned families, frustrated, PO'd, angry parents, student athletes, frustrated student athletes. Now, I want to start this whole night by giving you some information that you as parents can actually look up. Like, let's not get into these hyperbole, hypothetic, all this stuff that you hear, different people giving you their opinions. Let's just start off with the real numbers. Do you know that this is a Division One? This is just Division One because everything flows down from Division One. That's just a fact. Division One NCAA, Division One NJCAA, Division One NAIA, but Division One NCAA, June 1st, first day of the portal. Division One. Make sure you are aware. 1,400 students entered the portal on day one. Now, more enter as the days go on. But I'm talking about day one, June 1st, 2026, boom. That is what enters the portal. The entire month of June. Now, there's a little bit more than 5,000, but we're talking about NCAA Division One. The entire month of June, June 1 to June 30th, Division One, 2,614 athletes are entering the portal. Walter, what does that have to do with my son? He's a high school athlete. We're going to get to that. But what you have to understand is all the big rug pull that is being pulled started in 2026. It's going to be a tsunami in 2027 and 2028. 1 in 4 college Division One baseball players are going into the portal. 1 in 4, 25%. Every Division One roster spot, 354 Division One NCAA baseball schools, 1 in 4. Now, if you're a parent and you're being told, like, hey, I think your student athlete is really good, and then you're frustrated. Well, where are the calls? Where's the recruiting? Where's all this hype? What I mean, I've been waiting for this for over a year. Well, we're going to post grad and we're not hearing anything. Well, there's a reason for that. Of the 1,400 student athletes that went into the portal on day one. Now, again, look at this slide, please. Half are freshmen and sophomores, 700. Now, 700 Division One student athletes are in the portal on day one. Now, if that doesn't scream we have a problem or we have trouble in alleys 1, 2, and 3, I don't know what does. But I want you to think about this slide for 1 second, and I want you to look at it. 6,200 6,200 entered the portal at all of these Division 1, Division 2, Division 3 combined. Now, look at that number. And a few weeks ago, I put out a post on social media, and it was like, hey, there's approximately 35,000 athletes in NCAA, and people were like blowing up my DMs. You're way off. Wow, you're way off. There's 60,000. Not in the NCAA, there isn't. And oh, by the way, the reason why I want to make this distinction is we're not factoring the JUCO graduates. We're not factoring in the NAIA athletes that are trying to find a home, possibly in NCAA Division 1 or 2. And NAIA coaches will tell you that that is a big part of recruiting. They lose athletes that try to get into the NCAA. But in the last portal period, over 6,200, I put this number out and somebody laughed at me. Somebody basically called me a BSer, a bull splitter. And so I went and did some homework because maybe I had my numbers wrong. But this is a factual number. What's happening? And so, parents, I want you to understand, let's digest this a little bit. Well, you kind of had a double whammy, and this is what I want parents to understand. Used to be 40 athletes on a Division 1 roster. And oh, by the way, there were red shirts. So there might have been 45, 48, could be as high as 50. Well, now there's a cap. Those that opted in have a cap. It's a firm cap. Those that didn't opt in, they don't have to abide by the 34. But again, only 54 schools at the NCAA Division 1 level did not opt in. So we have a little over 300 that opted in. So they have a hard cap. So here we have fewer roster spots. We have older student athletes. Please see the memo on the 5 and 5. And that's going into Division 2 and Division 1. We have a lot of athletes that are getting paid very well, so they're not leaving in the draft. Older athletes staying for a longer period of time. Graduate transfers that get that extra year that might go to a Division 1 school, say Holy Cross, and then they go to do a grad transfer year at UNC. UNC loses that roster spot that might have otherwise been filled by a high school athlete. Walter, how does this affect my Division 2 or my Division 3? How does this affect my JUCO? Because parents are not putting this equation together in its totality. What used to be, say, 7 to as many as 15 high school athletes being recruited at various levels of college baseball has now been cut to like maybe 3 to 5, in some cases less. And oh, by the way, several of those are pitchers. The position player has been greatly impacted in college athletics. That is a fact. The portal is now a flow of athletes from Division 3 to Division 1, from Division 1 to Division 2 and 3, from Division 3 to Division 2. Oh, by the way, we have schools that are contracting. Some Division 3s Division 2s are going down to Division 3. Some Division 2s are going up to Division 1. So you can say San Anselm's has gone from Division 2 to Division 3. Division 1, New Haven, Stonehill, Merrimack have gone from Division 2 to Division 1. And so you have to begin to look around, and you have to begin to understand the landscape is contracting. It's older. It's staying older. And so you have to begin to understand that. And the number of roster spots has been greatly reduced. The number of 40, where we had post-COVID, it was really 45 to 46, even as high as 48. That number now is a firm and strict 34. So for schools that used to hide or have guys in the background that were red shirts or kind of on the non-travel team, now they have to all be 34, and every member of that 34-man roster must be able to help a team. So you can say San Anselm's has gone from Division 2 to Division 3. Division 1, New Haven, Stonehill, Merrimack have gone from Division 2 to Division 1. And so you have to begin to look around, and you have to begin to understand the landscape is contracting. It's older, it's staying older. And so you have to begin to understand that. And the number of roster spots has been greatly reduced. The number of 40, where we had post COVID, it was really 45 to 46, even as high as 48. That number now is a firm and strict 34. So for schools that used to hide or have guys in the background that were red shirts or kind of, on the non-travel team, now they have to all be 34, and every member of that 34-man roster must be able to help a